440 Gaming, Coldflame.
Down the bottom left-hand corner, we have our Blue Protoss.
Cheesing. He's cheesing. He's cheesing.
House of Renegades, doohickey.
He did this twice now. He did this 2 times in the round of 32. He proxy 2-gated, and he's going to put a Cybernetics core down as well. And, of course, he already has it because 2 Stalkers are on the way for doohickey. Yeah. And this is so good because Coldflame took 2 gases, and he's going to be really behind in his production.
He has no idea. He's just starting to chrono out a Stalker now. Doesn't get the surround on the Zealot. The really nice micro from both players here. Actually, not Coldflame hasn't lost a probe yet, and done quite a lot of damage to the Zealot. But all these probes are so soft, and when the 2 Stalkers come in for doohickey, there's going to be some serious damage done.
Yeah, this is
here they come.
Oh, he's going to actually lose that Zealot, but that's 2 Stalkers versus 1 Stalker, 2 Stalkers wins. So this is really exciting, ladies and gentlemen. All the probes are pulled, and he's just going to start kiting, and of course, like you said, start working down the ones that are a little hurt already. It's 4 Stalkers, 1-shots a probe, so 2 Stalkers, 2-shot him, right?
Yeah, but 3 Stalkers with 1-shot are those orange health probes there. But either way, the probe does go down. Doohickey doesn't matter too much. That pylon on the high ground is nice. It gives it gives Doohickey the high ground vision that he needs to be able to shoot these workers down, try and fight these Stalkers a bit better. A nice focus fire by Doohickey is going to focus that down. The pylon on the high ground does go down, so Doohickey doesn't have that high ground advantage. Oh, the Stalkers get surrounded. He is also supply blocked. That is an excellent point. The Stalkers go down for Coldflame, but Doohickey Stalker's on very low health. Oh, is that 1 health?
Yeah, and you know what? Coldflame is actually coming out ahead here. He still has a decent probe lead, and he's got 2 gateways. His Mothership Core's out, and once the Photon Overcharge gets into gear for that Mothership Core, his advantage is really going to start to press. Of course, he's got to wait some time. He still has 40 more energy on the way until the Photon Overcharge is going to kick into gear. And back home, Doohickey has just now started remaking probes, so I think he's admitting to himself that this didn't work out as well as he wanted it to.
Yeah, maybe not quite. He's going to try and focus that. If he does get that pylon, that would be really good, but I don't think Coldflame's going to allow that at all.
Doesn't have
He's
the
got
units.
The same number of Stalkers now. No, he doesn't. Coldflame has defended this really, really well, consistently having slightly fewer units, but still just microing his probes excellently. Now Coldflame's in a little bit of trouble because he's sort of stuck
this is rough.
Between getting home and Doohickey's units. And Doohickey's going to trade 1 Stalker for 2. But does Coldflame have the Photon Overcharge yet? He's like 4 energy off, so
yeah, 3. He's going to get it. It's going to put it into this. He lost those 2 Stalkers, but once that Photon Overcharge is deployed, these 3 Stalkers are not going to be able to do anything. So once you just click F, just go ahead and click F.
Oh no! No! Oh, Coldflame, he accidentally recalled a misclick. Could actually lose him the game here. There's 4 Stalkers out for Doohickey, and he's going to focus fire down. Coldflame's microing his heart out, but I think the extra damage from the Mothership Core is just enough. But oh my god.
Oh my god. What did we just see, Trick It All? He misclicked a Photon Overcharge. You know what, ladies and gentlemen? That just goes to show you that Protoss Micro is actually difficult. You know what? People think it's so easy to press F and hit that Nexus. Oh, it's so unfortunate. Coldflame. You know, he still has a decent lead here, a little bit of supply block, but that would have ended it. That would have ended this. That would have been no question. At this point in time, of course, he's so far ahead, it doesn't matter, but that was just one of those moments that could have gone really badly for Coldflame. In the end, able to control it, though, and now, justifiably so, he's quite ahead.
Yeah, and he was doing it so well as well. He was pulling those Stalkers in as close as he could so that he could chase them down with a Photon Overcharge, get the maximum damage, rather than just warding him off, actually kill a Stalker with it. But then, here we come. And 1 Stalker is going to go down for Coldflame, which is really nice. Now Doohickey has, with big Stalker advantage, can chase these Zealots down pretty much all day. Gonna go straight back up in base. A nice force field is going to pick up a Stalker here. And actually, Doohickey, Coldflame doesn't even lose a Zealot out of it. That's really, really nice.
Yeah, that was, I mean, all in all, still, the hold is real, and there's nothing that Doohickey can really do at this point. He is getting a Robo back home, but an Oracle on the way for Coldflame, actually, out of that Stargate, and you know what? He's not going to see it. You know, he's pushing just to make sure that Doohickey doesn't see it. This Oracle is going to get in the supply line, or the mineral line, and just go absolutely ham-nanas on some probes, and it's going to be GG. I don't think that Doohickey's got anything back home. He doesn't. I don't think he has anything to defend us. His army's going to go ahead and get trapped by these Zealots. The force field is going to go ahead and shoo away the Stalkers, and once that Oracle makes its way to the mineral line, you know what? It is about as GG as it gets.
Yeah, pretty much maybe a warp in, but one of these warp gates is actually going to go down. The Oracle comes in, starts lasering down probes, and it is going to get so many. No warp ins out of doohickey. There's really nothing back at home. He's going to warp in 2 Stalkers, but already 10,
Jesus
11 kills on
Christ.
this Oracle. And doohickey down to 8 workers, 12 kills on the Oracle. It can still maybe laser a few on its way out. No, it's actually done with
Perfectly
empty.
fine.
Yeah,
I just go ahead and go home.
Yeah, Dookie's down to 7 workers. He's actually down in army supply as well. And this is... I gotta say, I think... don't want to take any hype away from this, but I think this is GG. Dookie just doesn't quite realize it yet. It's going to take a miracle for him to come back into this.
No, I think he realizes it, but I think he also is just kind of hoping that, you know, maybe there's something back in it. Of course, he's got potential another 2 games in the series to come back from it, and maybe at this point in the game he should be leaving, but it's his game to leave, not ours. So no critical thoughts going his way. He can do whatever he wants. He's the player. So he is kind of getting his probe. He's just making probes here. That's all he's doing. It's nothing really else he can do. This army's going to push across. It is going to end the game.
Yeah, doohickey does have that robe up a little bit faster, but unfortunately, because his econ's so terrible, he has to build it up before he can actually start producing out of it. So he doesn't really have it to use. It's not really effective. The Oracle's going to come back, and that means that doohickey has to move away from his ramp. So Coldflame gets the opportunity to move up it. Nice leaving the sentry there. So it's going to get the force fields. It's going to stop Coldflame coming up and just end the game right there. But another few workers killed by that Oracle. So far, 19 workers have been lost to that Oracle, and or 18 to the Oracle and 1 earlier on. And yeah, doohickey is really, really not in a good spot. He still can't make anything out of that robo.
I'm just a little disappointed that we see Coldflame going home because he's got such an advantage and he knows it. And I think he's trying to expect doohickey to just leave the game because it's not going to go well for you, doohickey. And I think he knows it, and it is what it is. But of course, 66 supply to 18 supply. They obviously can't see both players' supply, but they know what position they're at in the game right now.
Yeah, they pretty much know what's up, and what's up is very definitely Coldflame, and doohickey looking a little bit more down, but
he's a little on the downside.
He's trying his darndest. He's doing his little hickey legs off. I don't know.
He does have a doohickey Immortal coming out, and you know what? The doohickey Immortals don't shoot up at Coldflame Void Rays. That's for sure.
That is true. They do have a shoot down at Coldflame Immortals.
Is there an Immortal for Coldflame?
Yeah, Coldflame has.
Yeah, that's
has
right.
Immortal out.
He's
already got both the robot and the Stargate.
Yeah, end it. Please, God, have mercy. I'm not talking about you, Saber, but yeah, it doesn't need to go much longer than this. I think Coldflame is just really making sure, because this is a tournament, of course. But he has to know how ahead he is. Like, he's on 2 bases. He's been mining that base for some time. He's going to send this probe up, see what the army is, and well, that's it. And he saw pretty much everything. So, here comes the army. Here comes the push. And Chicken All, you want to call this the end of this one?
I think doohickey's definitely going to take it.
You know what?
He's got this 100%.
I think Seabiscuit had a better chance than Coldflame does at this point in time. It is what it is. But a bunch of stalkers, I guess, are going to come in here and lead the charge. Where's Stuart the Zealot? No, yeah, of course not. It is, but
it's just. Even with there's the Void. I think the Void Rays could pretty much take it on their own.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to hype this one, ladies and gentlemen. But the Zealots come in.
Here we go.
Going up the main ramp. A force field. Well, there's your hype for you. GG.
Yeah, there we go. GG. Force field. Hello, welcome back to our last game. And our first player, one game away from advancing onto the playoffs to face Lullaby in what could be a team kill. It is our yellow Protoss player.
440 Gaming, Coldflame.
And his opponent in the bottom left-hand corner, currently down 1-0, would prefer some nifty 2-gate into Cybernetics Core proxy with Stalkers involved, trying to tie it up, trying to claw his way back into this and get a chance to go into the playoffs, of course, the quarterfinals. It is your blue Protoss player.
House of Renegades, doohickey.
And you said before that you were going to be, we haven't seen Blink.
I did. I don't know whether or not the stream heard that. I said it just after we went live, but I said, yeah, I said I expect a proxy Stargate, proxy Oracle, but we haven't actually seen Blink either. So we could see either of those.
We do have
how many capable do Blink.
We do have a couple of gates going down for both players already. I think it's 3 for Coldflame as we check his main, and 2 for doohickey. And so both players, no, it's just 2 for both players. So pretty much mirror builds, yeah. It's looking like, and it's, Coldflame a little ahead in supply, so he's probably a little bit ahead of it. Depending on where you count your, I guess, well, it's just going in between, pretty much exactly same build. That's what it's coming out to. 2 Stalkers on the way for both players. Doohickeys are going to be out a little sooner than Coldflames, meaning he got some probes out earlier. So not much different. These 2 mothership cores are going to say hello to each other in the middle of the map, and that's about it for now. Coldflame's Stalker is going to do some work on Doohickeys, but it's just going to be shields. He's not going to really lose that unit that early in the game to that type of aggression. But we do have 3 Stalkers poking up here with the mothership core, and you know what? It's going to be pretty easily held because mirror matchups, except for now, you called it Coldflame's Stargate's going down.
Coldflame Stargate's going down. It's not proxied, but this is both players have exactly the same number of units, but Coldflame has them across the other side of the map, which meant, of course, he made a slightly bigger commitment to make them. And he couldn't really do anything with those 3 Stalkers, so wisely decided to back off. And that's because doohickey added on that second gateway nice and early. And doohickey's building a Stargate as well in his main. Coldflame's building the Oracle, but I think that Oracle is actually just going to arrive in doohickey's base before the Stargate even completes. It depends whether it's been chronoed or not. It is being chronoed, so yeah, I think it's going to get there about the same time doohickey's Stargate completes. It
is a very fast unit as well, and doohickey's going to go ahead. Coldflame is going to go ahead and take his second, so his natural down there, of course. That's essentially the biggest risk that we've seen this game. The poke and prod wasn't too much of a risk. 2 Stalkers in the mineral line for Coldflame, showing that he's maybe a little bit aware of the fact that there might be some Stargate action. His Oracle is going to go ahead and make it away. And you know what is on the way for Coldflame is a Void Ray, so it's going to be interesting to see if the Oracle is going to get here. It's taking a little bit of a long route to miss everything. Of course, Oracle is incredibly fast, but the Void Ray is going to be here, ladies and gentlemen, in about 25 seconds. The Oracle is going to get there beforehand. But what is in the main to meet him? Just 1 Stalker and the Photon Overcharge. It's going to have to go down to ensure that not a lot of damage is created. And it's only 1 kill for the Oracle. So, a bit of a victory for doohickey to be able to hold that off. Of course, the Photon Overcharge is a lot of energy, but not too bad.
Yeah, and 1 more Photon Overcharge would have killed that Oracle. And now doohickey's Oracle's out. Has been spotted by Coldflame, though. So Coldflame will know he does have to keep those 2 Stalkers he has in the middle line there. But right now, bigger concerns down the natural. Doohickey is focusing down the Void Ray. He gets that, and 2 Stalkers are going to fall as well. He backs out though.
He runs away.
Sure. I think he could have kept on pressuring there.
I think he's trying to get his whole force together, trigger it all.
Yeah, he's a bit scared of the Photon Overcharge as well, maybe, which is ready now on that mothership core and does go down. Gonna force doohickey to sort of keep away a little bit. For now, at least. And the mothership, the Oracle even, 3rd time lucky, did go into the main and got 5 kills, so that's a little bit better than doohickey.
Oh, God, does he have enough? He's got a Photon Overcharge just now. He's going to deploy it. No, he's just going to let the Stalkers clean it up.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, at the same time, Coldflame's Oracle ran back into doohickey's main and got a few more kills, so both players oracling each other away. Oh, and Coldflame feels bold enough to step forward. Nice force field, going to pick off 2 Stalkers with that. That decent out the damage.
And that just goes to show you why Protoss is such a, a smoke and daggery race. Like, that army right there, not as strong as what doohickey's was, but he had to back away because of the force field. And the Immortal, of course, maybe be able to put out a lot more DPS than those Stalkers. I don't really know who would win in that fight, but we do have what seems to be a bit mirror matchup right now going down. Of course, it's just extending out further. We've got a Void Ray for doohickey. Coldflame currently has a 20 supply lead or so, and his natural's been up for some time, and this is just going to keep getting worse and worse for doohickey because he doesn't even have his next Nexus anywhere in sight.
No, not even thinking about it right now. And what's that moving around? Oh, that's a Void Ray. I thought that might have been Oracle. And yeah, doohickey actually still has Oracle alive, so he can continue to threaten Coldflame with that a bit, or use it for vision. So it just has a really good lot of ongoing utility that's nice to have going on forwards into the game. But Coldflame is building up a much more power unit heavy army. He's got the Immortals, he's got Void Rays, and doohickey is sort of focusing just on the Void Rays really, which I think means he can have a more perhaps slightly streamlined, more specialist composition. The disadvantage I'd say is he's got a lot of Stalkers in his army. Stalkers, unless you're going for some kind of Blinkling, really kind of scale off the longer you go into the game because Immortals do great damage to them, Void Rays do great damage to them, and eventually just about everything counters Stalkers. They don't have a whole lot of damage, but doohickey's moving across the map, and we'll see whether the Immortals are good enough to beat off doohickey's army in a second, I guess.
Yeah, he's going to try and make this work, and in all honesty, he doesn't have much else choice. He's not going to go ahead and take a... He's not going to take the natural. He's just going to try and all in at this point. And you know what? Yeah, I can't blame him. The mid game or the early game has not really gone in his favor per se. But you know, he does have a sizable force here. The Void Rays, if they are able to get on top of the Immortals, can focus them down rather quickly, as we know. So here they come up the ramp. We're going to see if he's going to be able to take this engagement and really make it work for him. Coldflame expecting it. Photon Overcharge is probably going to go down instantly. There it is. The Stalkers get in on the others. And you know what? The Void Rays versus the Void Ray battle is really what it's going to come down to. And in the end, it looks like Coldflame's Void Rays are doing much better focusing against doohickey's. And the Immortals are still alive, and that was what the Void Rays were there for. And to be honest, I think Coldflame has gone ahead and sealed the deal. There's the GG call from doohickey, and taking game number 2 games to 0, 4 games in total. Coldflame from 440 Gaming qualifying on.